Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 66 of Colorado Rockies Rebuild here on Out of the Park Baseball 26. Last we left off, we made some headway into the 2032 season. We have made it to the month of May, and we currently sit atop the NL West with a 28 and 19 record. The Giants half a game behind the Dodgers, who we will face today, 2 games back. On the injury side, we were more or less the walking wounded so far this season. Ashley Andahar, our starting shortstop, missed about a month right as the season began. So we're getting him back in stride. We've had multiple starting pitchers out. Hunter Brown, the big one, who only pitched 6 starts for us before he will miss just under 2 months. So hopefully his injury won't impact his pitching because so far he's been pretty good. And then off stream, since I played through the last series of the month, um, Chase Silseth picked up a strained abdominal muscle where I decided to throw him on the IL because, to be frank, why wouldn't I? And so he's going to sit there for about 2 weeks, and then we'll see. So far through 9 starts, he has been just terrible. No real way around it. For 5.45 ERA, 162 WHIP, 346 BABIP. Not a lot to hang your hat on. So there is a non-zero chance that we may move off of Chase once he comes back off the IL, but we'll see. Currently, our pitching rotation has the 3 guys who started with us: Luis De Leon, Sandy Ozuna, and Michael Jindra. Javan Dumas, who we acquired from the Cardinals in a trade, has not done great through 3 starts. He had a really good start against the Nationals, but then the Dodgers hit him around, as did the Mariners. And then Jake Yeager has been called up from AAA. He played 5 starts for us last season, was getting shelled in AAA. So I figured, why not just call him up, get him some starts here to see how he does. Currently, my bullpen has no fitness whatsoever because of how often they had to be used. And so we are hoping that Luis De Leon can get me many, many, many innings of work against the Dodgers. But without further ado, let us get into game one of the series that will decide who is leading the division. Um, Lineup is the lineup. We're going to have Miguel Palma in to catch today. Looks like Dario is dead tired. Carter Johnson filled in for Andahar at shortstop while he was out. And while he wasn't great defensively, had a couple errors, negative zone rating, did hit the ball okay. But now that Andahar is healthy, he is the obvious shortstop. So Luis De Leon on the mound, Braylon De La Paz with the Dodgers. Let's get this party started. Man, seeing that back-to-back combo of Jackson Holiday and Bobby Witt Jr. is just cursed beyond belief. There we go. Strikeout to begin the day. Also, 2 former Rockies are in this lineup. Cole Carrig, who was a starting outfielder for us for about 4 seasons, did okay. Then went to the Dodgers, didn't do particularly well. Looks like this season he has struggled mightily. 109 batting average. And Bryce Terang, who we traded last episode to the Dodgers. Looks like he is DHing for them today. So we'll see what he's got against us. Bobby Witt Jr. is on second, but Jackson Holiday grounds out. So we're fine. No reason to panic. Nothing for us in the first. Only 2 hits in this whole ball game through 3 innings. Not the most exciting thing in the world. but Ashley Andahar has a leadoff triple. That'll play. And then they hit How You Lee. Charge the mound. And a wild pitch scores Andahar. We are in the lead. You're killing me, Charlie. Condon grounds out. Alan Ford walk. I'm not going to pinch run for Allen. It's too early in the game for that. Colby Turner swung at a bad pitch. What else is new? And Munoz flies out. Runners on first and second with one out. We can't score them. Not great. Luis De Leon still doing good. He is at 68 pitches, though. And the Dodgers got their run. All right. Condon is aboard. Alan Ford hits it up to center and down at the warning track. Ground rule double for Allen. Very good. That'll do. All right, 2-1. Let's see if Colby can bring him home. And he hits it down the left field line. That should bring Allen home, even with his 35 speed. It's fine. Who needs speed when you have power? 3-1. Munoz ice cold at the moment. This is his time. And he gets it down and left. Very good. Colby makes it home. Good for Munoz. He is no longer cold. And Kevin Kelly, also a former Rocky, he was a reliever for us last year. Did very, very well. And then we elected not to bring him back, which there's no fault of his own or mine. It's just we had young guys in the bullpen we wanted to play. And he gets Palma to fly out. All right. To the seventh we go. I'm going to get AJ Russell warming up. Ideally, Luis can get me a couple outs in this inning. Strikes out Cole Carrig. Well done. Let's see if he can get Sal Frelick. If he walks him, I pull him. Oh, Frelick hits it up in the air, but Max Clark is there. We're okay. Bryce Terang hits it up to left field and caught. Very good. All right, that'll do it for Luis. 7 innings, 1 run, 3 hits. Very good from him. 2 more runs. Thank you, How You Lee. And Luis De Leon, 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 9 Ks. AJ Russell will come on for the 8th. Clean. Only at 11 pitches. I mean, if I can get through this with only AJ. Oh, an extra run. Miguel Palma's on third, for crying out loud. And Max Clark gets it down at the wall. 8-1. I think, honestly, I'm just going to let AJ Russell pitch the 9th to save my bullpen, especially with this lead. I think we should be okay as they walk Christian Mann. So probably find out the Dodgers pitching staff has fallen off cliff. Though to be fair, we kind of figured that out last video. All right. I'm going to warm up Kevin in case this blows up. Oh boy. Cole Carrigan and Sal Frelick are aboard for Bryce Terang. The pitch, the swing, softly to the pitcher's mound. The throw in time. Ball game. We win 8-1. Sit down, Dodgers. Please. And Harvard the triple, How You Leave the home run, Luis De Leon with a gem of an outing. Thank you, sir. And I only needed to use 1 bullpen arm, so look at my lovely bullpen now. We are ready to go the distance, folks. We are prepared. All right. Just as a brief reminder for those who maybe didn't see it last video. So Bryce Terang 23 starts for us, played in 32 games, just under 100 play appearances, and was terrible. 16 hits, five doubles, one home run. Didn't strike out a ton, but his walks were way down also. Defensively, he was terrible at second base, which was stunning to me. I thought he'd be better at second than How Yu Lee, and he just wasn't. So we shipped him off to the Dodgers in exchange for pitching prospect Alfonso Sereno, who I need to figure out where I want to put him. All right, he has a major league contract. Whoops. 40 man. Now AAA. AAA should be fine. I'm a little worried about the lack of control, but you know, I could do a lot worse for Bryce Terang. It also saves us a bit of money. So now we have 6.3 million available. Our payroll now, by the way, second lowest in baseball, and I'm expected to win now. Just throwing that out there for no particular reason. All right, game two against the Dodgers. I think I'm gonna make one. Yeah, I'm gonna make one change here. I'm gonna give Condon the day off. CJ Samson will take first. Colby Turner can bat fourth. Let's have Munoz bat sixth. Other than that, all else equal. Sandy Ozuna on the mound for us. Looks like no Bryce Terang. They've had enough. And they've already scored a run in the first. It's fine. They've scored two. We're in trouble. Oh boy. Sandy, Buddy. Brett Beatty and Bobby Witt both had home runs. Not looking too good. He's also already on 65 pitches through three. Well, good thing I only used one bullpen arm last game. Man. And Marshawn gets it through. That's going to be five for the Dodgers. It would appear their bats have woken up. And though George gets it through, I think that's just going to be it for Sandy. Well, they got George. In that case, I'll let him face De La Paz to just get out of the inning. All right, he strikes him out very good. But yeah, that's it for Sandy. Terrible game from him. We're already down 5-0 in the fourth, and we only have one hit so far. And one hit we will stay with. All right. Kevin Teskey will come in to face the heart of the order. And a solo shot from Jackson Holiday. And now Brett Beatty and Bobby Witt are both aboard. Lovely. There we go. Clutch double play there. CJ Sampson showing off the glove work. Sal Frelick flies out. That could have been a lot worse than just one run. Man. Nothing for us in the fifth. They don't get anything in the sixth. Let's go Joey Broughton next. Actually, I'll let him face De La Paz and then I'll pull him. There we go. Gets him swinging. All right. Now Joey can come in to face the heart of the order. And he gets through it. Well done, sir. And clean through the eighth. Meanwhile, our offense still only has one hit. Just throwing that out there for no particular reason. There we go. Colby Turner gets it down. Folks, the comeback is on. Prepare thyself. Alan Ford flies out. Nothing doing there. I'm going to pinch hit here. Tron Elkins is going to get the bat from Munoz. And he struck out. Not great. Oh, never mind. He didn't strike out, but Turner got picked off at first, which is hilarious. And Elkins grounded out into what would have been a double play anyway, so nothing doing there. Let's get Elkins into left. Mike Stewart to relieve Joey. He's getting the ninth no matter what. Clean. Very good. Dario and Max Clark are both aboard. Can we score 6 runs in the ninth, people? There's one. We also now have 2 outs, but it's fine. And Andahar grounds out to end the game. We lose game 2 6-1. Sandy Ozuna had probably the worst start of the season. And the Mets start wasn't that good either, but yep, not good. Not good at all. Actually, Andahar also, his average has fallen below 200. I'm sure that's nothing. All right, Jake Yeager, congrats. Welcome back to the Bigs. You're facing the Dodgers. Good luck, buddy. All right, Carter Johnson's going to take over at short. I'll let Munoz stay in. I'm going to give Max Clark the day off. I had Geron take center field a couple times. Yeah. We're going to have Elkins take center field and bat ninth. All right. Jake Yeager is on the mound. He's got good stuff. Control, though, a little questionable. Clean first inning. That'll do. Uh-oh. South Frelick, Josh Naylor, both aboard. Strikeout Terang. And he does. Terang playing shortstop for the Dodgers today. Andres Jimenez. Swing. And a miss. Andres Jimenez, 33 at this point. Looks like he was with Toronto for many years. Twins for a year, Astros for a year, and now has found himself here in LA. Guys, we can't be getting no hit. There we go. Aguilera's got a hit. Clap him in, folks. Carter Johnson gets it down. Very good. Run, Aguileras. Run like the wind. And he's safe. No issue. Carter Johnson with an RBI. Very nice. And Haley strikes out. But let the record show we have the lead. Clean through 4 for Jake. Solo shot from Condon. Ford and Munoz are aboard, folks. We're having a good time. Dario Laverde deep to right field and gone. Listen, if Dario Laverde is hitting home runs off you, it's time to pack it in. Mitchell, buddy, let's have an honest conversation here. It's time to pack it in, okay? It just is. It's time. All right. Very good from Dario. That's his 4th home run of the season. He only had 6 all of last year. So if we can get that power unlocked a bit, I like his chances as our starting catcher going forward. Jerron Elkins with a double. We're not done. Very good from Jerron, who definitely needs to start hitting the baseball. That was his 2nd double of the year. Oh, boy. Aguilera strikes out. Bad time for it. Dropped an insane amount of frames. All right, Carter Johnson. Can he do it again? He hits it deep to right field. Caught at the wall. I had such high hopes. The high hopes, though, were not vindicated there. Looks like we're dropping quite a lot of frames. Not like this. It's sabotaged by the Dodgers. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. All right. Jake Yeager for the 5th. Clean through 5. He's at 67 pitches. He only needed 7 pitches to get that whole inning. Here, that's pretty good. Another insurance run for us. Let's see if Colby Turner can make it another. No. But you know what? You tried. And that is most important. All right, I'm going to get A.J. Russell warming up in case there's trouble. Trouble has arrived, but Cole Carrick is up and he sucks. Come on, Jake, get him. Bang. Duran is there, caught. 6 shutout innings against the Dodgers for Jake Yeager's season debut. Well, that'll do. Oh, some more insurance runs, possibly. Until Elkins grounded into a fielder's choice, which leaves the double play open. Killing me. There we go. Aguilares gets it down. More insurance runs for me. La 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 la. All right, Carter. Good day so far. Hits it back up the middle. I'm telling you, Carter Johnson is not going quietly into the good night. Now that Andahar is back, he's still hitting well. And how you lead with the sacrifice grounder, as I like to call it. Aguilera scores. It's 9-0. Condon grounds out, but we get 3 more runs for our trouble. That will be it for Jake Yeager. 6 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 7 Ks. Good from him. AJ Russell immediately allows 2 runners on. It's fine. Please get at least 1. All right, Rafael goes down. I'll take that trade, I think, especially because De La Paz has been terrible against us. There we go. Swing and a miss. All right. Very good, very good. He's on 20 pitches. I'm going to get Fidel going, and we're going to have CJ Sampson take the bat here against Brett Lauder. And he lines out. Nothing doing there. I'm going to pull CJ, even though he only gave me 1 inning, because I don't want him to be really tired since he pitched a lot in game 1. Clean from Fidel. And then I'm going to have my closer, Akuda, come in for the 9th. And he works it kind of clean, but he gets through it. Needed 20 pitches. It's fine. We shut out the Dodgers. Condon, De La Verde, Allen Ford with homers. But hey, Jake Yeager. That'll do. Very good. We take the series. 2 out of 3 after taking 3 out of 4 earlier in the month. That'll do. Alex Araujo hits for the cycle in Fresno. I think that means it's time for a call up to high A. I've seen enough. Let me call him up. He was the international free agent who we signed to a $5 million contract to. Yeah, I think he'll go to high A and we'll see how he does there. All right. Let us advance to the Marlins. Hello, Miami. So after that series, the Dodgers are now in 4th in our division. Oh, boy. That's rough. Kind of funny. All right. Let's move on to the Marlins series. Where are they sitting in the old standings? 24. Oh, wow. The NL East. Look at this. Braves 8 games under. Mets 5 games under. Phillies 3 games under. Marlins 2 games under. Nationals 9 games above. Having a good time. Wow. Of course, our division's the most competitive. Naturally. 'Tis my luck. All right, game 1 against the Marlins. I'm going to give How You Lee the day off. Carter Johnson can take second base and bat 6th. think they'll make that trade. Alan Ford is just crushing the ball. I can't take him out, folks. And then I have an entirely fit bullpen. We'll see what we got. Cade Horton, who is pitching sub one whip. That's slightly terrifying. And we already have 2 runs on him. I'm a genius. Condon and Alan Ford are aboard. And Carter Johnson hits it up the middle. That'll do. A 3rd run scores. We are teeing off on this guy. Opposing teams at a sub 1 whip against him. And we've gotten 4 hits and 4 runs against him in the 1st inning. That is single-handedly ballooned his whip above 1. All right, here we go. Javon Dumas, who he is essentially competing with Jake Yeager for that last pitching spot when Hunter Brown gets back. And he allows a solo shot from Kaba. Fair. 2 runs have scored. I have a feeling we're going to need to go gangbusters on the Marlins here if we want to win this game on offense. Come on, Colby. Oy vey, lines out. Alex Bregman playing first base for the Marlins and still hitting the ball well at 38. Maybe I should have just offered him the contract extension he wanted back in 2029. That would have been a heck of a thing. But I like our third. I like when we had Perdomo for 1 year and then Colby Turner for the last couple. All right, Dumas, let's go. Oh my God. Mato swung on a 3-1. The level of disrespect. And Dumas is not doing well. Nothing for us in the 3rd or the Marlins. The pitchers are settling in. And Colby Turner says, not so fast. Deep to left. Bye-bye, baseball. 2-run shot, 380 feet. And they go to the bullpen. And Alan Ford pops up foul. Johnson strikes out. And Munoz grounds out. So we covered all of our bases there in terms of getting our guys out. All right. I'm going to warm up Luis Castellum in case there's trouble. No trouble. All right. That was a rocky beginning to the start, but Dumas locked in for the last few innings, which is good. Aguilaris grounds into the double play, though it definitely looked like he was safe at first there. I'm just saying. Andahar hits the home run to left field. Another 2-run shot. 379 feet for that one. And Colby Turner gets it down. Have a day, sir. 3 hits, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. That'll play. All right. That'll be it from Dumas. I think a rocky start, but definitely settled in. Let's go Luis Castellum for the 6th. Clean from him. Only needed 14 pitches. Carter Johnson's aboard now. Oh, no. Not the wild pitch. I mean, if they want to walk Munoz, never mind. Yeah, Munoz gets it down. Should have walked him. Johnson scores. Munoz is aboard. All right, Dario, you think you got a 2 home run game in you? No, but he does get the line drive. We are just teeing off on these guys. I think that's what makes our starting pitching issues so frustrating is like if I had a healthy rotation, we have like 4 more wins than we do right now, and the division is we're flying away with it. Like our offense is just that good that we just need consistency from our pitching staff. As Aguilaris nearly hits into a double play. Goodness gracious. Mala Andahar face Keating. Soft grounder to third. The throw not in time. That's 10. And they walk Colby. We're up to 11 now. Charlie Condon. Hard grounder to second, but they'll get him. 3 more runs for our trouble. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's get Gage Wood warming up. No need. Gastella makes it clean. Let's pinch hit for Allen here. Give CJ Sampson the bat. And he gets it down with a line drive. Very good. Man, I've noticed these last couple episodes, we've seen a lot more wild pitches than I'm used to seeing. As Carter Johnson walks. Very good. We'll pinch hit here. Elkins for Munoz. Soft grounder back to the pitcher. They will get Carter. That's annoying. Dario strikes out. Yeah, but Max Clark hits it down. We are still not done. Oh no, the error. Oh no. Oh no. All right. Elkins and Max Clark are both aboard. Here's Aguilaris, who they walk. Bases loaded for Andahar. And he pops it up to the infield. All right. Well, can't get them all. Okay, so Elkins is going to take left field. I know you're still going strong, but I don't want you to. So Gage Wood is going to come in for the 8th. And he allows 3 runs to score. You know what? That's what I get for clicking the half hang button. And we get 2 more. CJ Sampson with a homer. Very good. I'll let Gage Wood face Carrier, then I'll pull him. Good Lord, man. Gage is up to a 5.22 ERA for those keeping track at home. But Fidel gets out of it. Very good. I'm a little bit worried about Gage, if I'm being honest. But he'll lock in. But look at this box score, folks. Like outside of Aguilaris, who he still walked twice, and Alan Ford, this was very beautiful. And then Dumas, he struggled early, but locked in after that. Very good opening win. All right, let's go to game 2. Michael Gindra on the mound. See what we got. How Yuli is aboard. I mean, if they want to walk Condon, they call that a strike. Come on. Come on. Condon flies out. Nothing to him. All right. You got this, Gindra. We're okay. Colby and Munoz are aboard. Here's Dario. He had a home run yesterday, and he gets it down today. Very good. Bases are loaded. Max Clark. Swing and a miss. Here's Aguilares. Pops it up. Man, bases loaded. 1 out. Can't score anyone. Oh, Marlins get a solo shot from Vargas. They have the lead. And a solo shot from Allen Ford. Tie ball game. All right, Max Clark is aboard. Here we go. This is the scenario we want. Aguilera hits it deep to center, down at the wall. Max Clark could walk home. Double for Aguilares. Very good, very good, very good. And the heart flies out. That's not going to move him. For a second, I thought Aguilares was going for it. And I'm like, that's brave. And nothing like our 3-4 hitters striking out back to back to end of that. Clean fifth from Allen. Or from Michael, I should say. I saw Allen because he was up next. But the wheels have come off. A hit, a walk, and then a home run. And what was looking like a really good start from Gindra has officially blown up. He gets out of the sixth, though, but I think that'll be it for him. Man. Mac Clark is aboard once again. Swing and a miss from Aguilares. And Andahar lines out foul. All right. Lone Depot Park. What a sad name. All right, Kevin, for the seventh. Good man. That's literally all I want from him. Just that inning. All right, Condon and Allen Ford are aboard. Colby Turner, bang, hits it deep to right field. God, 3-run shot from Colby Turner. The lead is ours. Munoz grounds out. And there goes Dario. Okay. We do get the lead. We're going to go Mike Stewart here for the eighth. Clean from him. We're going to get Okuda Warman for the bottom of the ninth, unless we get 3 insurance runs, which I wouldn't say no to. Clark, swing and a miss. Aguilares does get aboard. Do I want to have him run on Ike Irish? Probably not. I am going to pinch hit here. Well, nah. Andahar is really good defensively. I want to keep him in for that, so he can get the bat. And he rewards me with a line drive. Aguilares is on third. Andahar I will have run on Ike Irish. And he gets the steal. Very good. How you Lee flies out. Not a good day for him. He's 0 for 5. Does get the RBI, though. Condon grounds out. All right. We get 1 insurance run, which I will take and like. Here's Okuda for the save. An error if it's by Andahar. Aguilares in right field. All right, Vargas is aboard. Ike Irish up to the plate. 2-run shot, ties it up. Walked him. All right, Alex Bregman, our third baseman for many years, strikes out swinging to end the game. Alex, the check will be in the mail. And we win 6-4. Very good day from our lineup again. Almost everyone had 2 hits. We only walked once, which beside the point. Good day from our pitching staff also. All right, all-star updates. Colby Turner is second in the third baseman group. Christian Aguilares is second in right field. Alan Ford's second in DH. Akuda is number 1 amongst relievers. Very good. Very good indeed. My decision to put that opt out in his contract might backfire spectacularly, but what can you do? All right, we're going to sim the finale of the Marlins series. And we win it 6-2. Max Clark has a triple. Howie Lee a home run. Good to see him hit the ball well. Luis De Leon, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs. That's back-to-back 7-inning starts from him. Very good. And then Joey Broughton gets me 2 innings of good work. I think we may have finally turned the corner for Joey. It took a year and a half, but I think we're finally there. His ERA is good, whip is down, Ks are up, walks are down, BABIP is way down. I think we finally got him. Player of the week goes to Willie Perez in high A. I would call him up to double A, but I have such a log jam in double A right now. But you know what? Let's do it. Good luck, Willie. Ooh, Kevin Elliott's out for the season. ACL tear. That sucks. You zoom pretty well too. The negative WAR is hilarious. That's actually okay. How many outfielders do I have in AAA now? 5. Anthony Murphy has a sprained elbow. I'm going to make an executive decision and put him on the IL for a sec, just so the AI doesn't chuck him in the outfield and he injures that further. Willie Esparza, I think, will bring back to AAA. I have too many outfielders. I mean, that's just the fundamental issue. I have too many. And so that's why I really don't want to send like Jerron Elkins down to AAA, because I know what he's going to do in AAA. He's going to do pretty well. I'd much rather him figure it out up here. But we shall see. All right. So far, took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers, swept the Marlins. And now we face the Twins in the final game of May. Alan Ford and Dario are hot. That's very good. I'm going to give Aguilares the day off. And yeah, definitely Jerron Elkins can take right field. I'm going to keep Max Clark batting 9th. We're going to see if having Jerron hit leadoff could unlock something. And then I'm going to have Carter Johnson bat for Andahar, because I don't want Andahar playing in too many back-to-back games after his injury. Let's see how we do with the Twins. Well, not Elkins' best start. He strikes out immediately. Carter Johnson lines out. And How Yuli lines out also. Fair enough. All right. Sandy Ozuna on the mound today. Don't do this to me, Sandy. Wow, Twins get a run. It's fine. Nothing for our offense so far, but now How Yuli and Condon are aboard. The frame drops have returned. Ford strikes out. And a wild pitch scores one. You know what? I'll take that. No complaints there. Colby Turner gets it down. I don't think that'll score the runner. Nah, Condon stays at third. Probably the correct decision. And Sandy strikes out. All right, Dario, what do you got for me? You swung at a dropped pitch. Fair enough. Definitely gonna need to look at something in the OBS settings because the frames should not be dropping this much. For anyone's reference, I've dropped about 15,000 frames in 45 minutes, which is honestly very impressive, just as a number. Sandy in the fourth. They get a run. The lead is theirs. Nothing for us in the fifth or for them. All right, Alan Ford is aboard. One of my favorite things to say. Okay. Have we settled? He says, staring at OBS. All right, looks like we settled. Colby Turner. That's going to get caught. The very low angle of the camera is it's getting to me. All right, I'm going to let Sandy face a couple batters, but I will get AJ Russell warming up. Just in case. Ramirez is thrown out. Very good. Cuvée. It's probably Covet, but Cuvée just sounds better as he goes down swinging. Designated hitter. Aaron Judge, a Minnesota Twin. Lines out. All right. Pretty good outing from Sandy, all things considered. How much money is Aaron Judge making right now? 1 year, 4.8 million. Yep. This is the first year no longer at the Yankees. Yeah, they've had him as DH the whole time. The AI, I mean, they played him at first a bunch. They played him at center. I like that the minute the AI gets a hold of them, they're like, you are going to play first base your entire career. And they're like, what? What? No insurance runs for us. All right. Let's get AJ Russell going for the seventh. Oh boy, two runners are aboard. Aliando gets it through. That's going to score one. What a magnificent throw, though. Never mind. Camarillo stays at third. Rodriguez strikes out. That is huge. Here's Brian Acuna. Strikes out. Bases loaded, one out. The Twins fail to score. Very good. Very good. How Yuli is aboard. Keegan Aiken, also a former Rocky, who's a reliever for us for 2 seasons. Trade him to the Astros where he sucked. He was good in the Mariners. They trade him back to the Astros. He does well. Braves, he does iffy. And then this year he's just getting shelled in terms of runs, but his whip's only a 107, which essentially means the guys that get hits off of him end up scoring around. There we go. Condon hits it through. The tying run has scored. Keegan, buddy, the check will be in the mail. 2-2 ball game. Alan Ford flies out to left. Colby strikes out to end the inning. All right. Now that the game is tied, actually, I'm going to get Fidel going. Originally, I was going to have AJ stay in, but let's have Fidel for the 8th. And he allows a leadoff double. Not like this. And Creed Willems gets it over the head of Max Clark. The go-ahead run is scored, and Creed is on second. Not great. Hashtag analysis. Aaron Judge hits it all the way to the outfield. Wow. Fidel is getting crushed right now. All right. Let's get Kevin warming up. McCarthy lines out. All right. I'll let him face Camarillo, and then I'm pulling Fidel. And he hit him. All right. Glares at him as he trots to first. Listen. No harm, no foul. Oi! And both runs scored as an error from Carter Johnson. Man, Fidel was doing so well in the ERA department until that outing. That's rough. All right. Well, suddenly we find ourselves down by 4 at the top of the 9th. Munoz to get us started. 2-0 count. He's swinging. And I really wish he didn't. He grounds out to second. Dario walks. I'm going to pinch run here. Andahar is going to pinch run, and he's going to try to steal. And he gets thrown out. There goes that. Man, that's annoying. The Matt Clark's, Matt Clark's. What am I even saying? Clark and Elkins both walk. I'm going to pinch hit here. We're going to have CJ Sampson get the bat for Carter Johnson. Soft grounder to second. Easy throw. Down we go, 6-2. We had 10 hits, only 2 runs to show for it. Not good. I mean, how you lean Condon both had 3 hits. Max Clark had 2. Nobody else did well. Elkins went 0 for 4 with 1 walk and 4 Ks. Not good. Not good at all. But the calendar flips to June. Time for that all-important player development update. Oh boy. Broughton stuff goes down. Ginger stuff goes down, but his overall gets better. Carlos Meyer gets a better velocity. That's always good. Alan Ford, his defense improves. I don't really know how. He's worth a negative 2.8 zone rating and left with a range of 1. Villanueva in Double A. I don't think should be in Double A. Eh, why not? Uh, Dana Fink gets more powerful. Ooh, Robert Torres is looking really good. What's his rating if I just move him to Fresno? Oh, he's solid. Let's move him to Fresno. A week away from his birthday. Give him a little birthday present. Alrighty. Jaime gets pitcher of the month. He is looking good. I want to keep him in double A a little bit longer, I think. We'll see. And Josh Thomas. Man, Josh Thomas was the prospect in the draft that I really wanted. I prioritized taking Mike Stewart because he could have helped our team literally that year. And the Mets got him and they paid him, how much was it? 3.38 million. And I mean, look at him. Like, you could have this guy in high A right now and he'd do okay at 18. Man. Hypothetically speaking, anything you want? Oh, right. They just drafted him. Never mind. Okay. All right. We're going to play game 2 of the Twin Series, Sim game 3, and then take a look at where we're at. Max Clark is hot, which is nice. I'm going to give Allen the day off and have. What do I want to do? What's Colby's rating in third been this year? 1.94 range. That is worse than it's ever been. All right, we're going to have Colby DH. He'll bat fifth. CJ Sampson can take third. Everything else is as equal. We got Jake Yeager on the mound. They have 4 ice cold batters, the Twins do. All right. Not good. You got this, Jake. Clean. We're okay. CJ Sampson is hit. How dare you? Munoz hits into a double play. Man. Munoz really has had just a tale of 2 seasons so far. He started red hot and has just plummeted into an ice bath, metaphorically speaking. He has gone completely cold. All right, nothing in the second for either team, nothing in the third. Condon is aboard. Colby grounds out to third. I don't love that trade. I'll take it, I suppose. All right, CJ. That's going to be the easiest fly out of his life. Okay. Somehow that got down. Don't ask me how. Because that animation made it look like it was going to be such an easy catch. Munoz hits it deep to left. That's going to be lined out. It was like the lowest. Who's in left for them? Jake McCarthy? Still in the league, by the way, at 34. I mean, his range is a 55, but I don't know. Nothing in the fourth for the Twins. Dario on second. Aguilares lining out. Unhelpful. And Andahar flies out to end the inning. Once again, nothing. Clean fifth from Jake. He is on 67 pitches. Condon and Colby are aboard. Time for some run support, fellas. Here's CJ Sampson. Swing and a miss. Munoz. You know what? At least Sampson swung at the dang thing. Lean through 6. He is on 83, so I think that'll be it for Jake. We'll get Mike Stewart warming up. Yeah, that'll be it. 6 innings, no hits. 4 hits, no runs, a walk, 8 Ks for Jake. Now we turn to a bullpen. Oh, Mike. Not like this. All right, Max gets there. A strikeout. No, don't walk him. Pitch looked like a ball that caught the strike zone. So what you're saying, it was a strike and the ump made a bad call. Thank you, game. Double play ends the inning. Hit sharply to short for home for 1. First, not in time. But they get the lead runner at home. Josh Chilton to pinch hit. Have you done better or worse against lefties? You have yet to get a single hit off of lefties. Mike, I believe in you. Softly hit to short. The throw in time. We get out of the jam. We're okay. Man alive. All right, how you leave aboard. Please, guys. Condon strikes out looking. Colby Turner walk. CJ Sampson gets a board off of an error. Bases are loaded for Munoz. And he rifles it to the second baseman who gets the out easy. I think in that future lineup configuration, I should have CJ Sampson DH, even though he's better at third than Colby because the pinch hit situation is easier. Whereas there, I was essentially locked in to CJ hitting there. Whereas if I have him DH, I have options. All right, Gage Wood for the 8th. Oh my God. Like at this point, Gage Wood is actively called. If you walk, I mean, he didn't. Good grab from Howie Lee. Harris flies out. Okay. Actually, what I should have done instead of get Gastelum warming was get Akuda warming. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Akuda to face Acuna. And he's going to walk him on 4 pitches, you know? Fair. Oh, boy. All right. Dan Evans strikes out on 3 pitches. Cool. All right. Can we get any insurance runs? Maybe, as both Dario and Andahar are aboard. Soft grounder to third. The throw gets Howie Lee. Bottom of the 9th, 1-run lead. I'm going to get Gastelum warming up in case there's trouble. Here is Camarillo. Hits it up to center. Max Clark is there. Nothing doing. Pablo Aliendo gets the line drive down. Tying run is at first. Emmanuel Rodriguez pops it up. Ribeiro de los Santos already 2 hits today, but he strikes him out. We win 1-0. Goodness gracious me. Dario with a steal, which is random as heck. Jake Yeager so far, 2 starts, 12 innings. He's only given up 7 hits, 3 walks, no runs, 15 Ks. That'll do. All right, we'll sim the finale against the Twins. We win 10-3. Dumas gives up a pair of runs. Gastelum does good work. Broughton with the save. Oh, just because he pitched so many innings. That's kind of funny. Colby Turner had 4 hits. Max Clark had a triple. Aguilaris, how you lead with home runs. Condon 0 for 5, killing me. And they had Max Clark hit 8th there because Palma was in. Win. We'll take those. Let me save before I forget. All right. Here's a question. How's your own friend Garcia doing? Independent ball. Man. He went from being, I took him in the Rule 5 draft, and he was my backup catcher. And he was doing okay, don't get me wrong, but I wanted Miguel Palma to get some reps. And so we let him go back to the Twins, I believe. Or he's in AA, he's in AAA, and this year I guess they let him go and he's in independent ball. That's crazy. Was it the Twins? Rangers, my mistake. Yeah, he became a minor league free agent. They didn't give an extension. All right, fair enough. Okay, on to the Boston Red Sox. We're 35-21, 3 games up on the Giants, 4 games up on the Dodgers. One of these days, we're going to get some more breathing room in. Hi, Red Sox. How y'all doing? Yeah, lineup would be the lineup. Ginger's into pitch. Roman Anthony is on the last year of his contract. His injury designation is wrecked, which is rough. Yeah, he had a lot of elbow injuries. He suffered a setback from a rib injury, so he missed 2 more months. Then ruptured his Achilles tendon at the playoffs last season. It's rough. Oh, but they've already scored 2. But now how you lean Condon are aboard. Can we score 3? Alan Ford grounds out. Field destroys. Yeah. Red Sox are up by 3. Max Clark flies out. Not looking good. All right, Ginger, give me a clean inning. Man. All right, you know what? They didn't score any runs. Red Sox have an error. 2 runners on. Condon promptly grounds into the fielder's choice. He's killing me. He is killing me. Allen grounds out. Clean 4th from Gindra. Colby and Max Clark are aboard. And Aguilar grounds out. Man, we're leaving so many guys on base today. All right. We're going to get Kevin Teskey warming. And Ginger immediately allows a solo shot. Fair enough. Softly hit to Garcia. There's a throw. It gets him. or hit by Garcia, I should say. And Cespedes gets it through. All right, that's it for Gindra. Bring in Kevin to face. Wow, Furukawa has not done well this year. And he's on a pretty big deal. They gave him 7 years, 191. And the easiest steal ever there from Cespedes. Don't walk him. You know what? He didn't walk him. He allows the line drive, so that's going to soar Cespedes. Gindra's ERA looks even worse. Strikeout of Tristan Casas, very good. And Marcelo Meyer goes down swinging. All right. That'll do. How has Casas been doing? 32. Looks like he hasn't been injured all that much, which is good. Making 26 million. Not too shabby. And a hard leadoff double. Okay. Okay. How you Lee flies out. Not great. Condon gets it down. We have a run, and we didn't get shut out. That'll play. See if we can keep it going now. Alan Ford hits it deep to left field. Does it have the carry? Looks like it does. Gone. 2-run shot for Alan Ford. 382 feet. His 12th on the year. Colby Turner gets it down. All right. We're getting somewhere now. Here's Munoz. Grounds out. He might beat this. No, he doesn't. Maybe I move Munoz around in the batting order. Maybe that's the solution to his woes. Dario hits it deep to left, but that's caught by the warning track. All right. We score 3 runs. Cut the lead to 2. I'm going to get, I'm going to get AJ Russell warming up in case there's trouble. No trouble at all. So in that case, let's get Fidel for the 7th. All right, leadoff triple from Max Clark. That'll play. Christian strikes out. Come on, man. Andahar pops up to the first baseman. Come on, guys. Leadoff triple. And Howie Yuli pops up to the first baseman. Leadoff triple. We can't score him. Unbelievable. All right, Fidel's coming in to face the top of the order. Clean from him. We'll get Gagewood for the 8th. There we go. Colby Turner gets me 1 run back. Clean 8th from Gage. And then, depending on if we tie it or not, Mike Stewart and Okuda are both going to be warming up. If we tie it or take the lead, it goes to Okuda. If we don't, then Mike Stewart gets the 9th. Dario pops up. Max Clark pops up. Christian Aguilares. So help me. And he struck out. All right. 3 strikeouts for him on the day. All right, Okuda sits down. Mike Stewart comes on for the 9th. Clean from him. Our 2, 3, and 4 hitters are up with a chance to tie the ball game in the 9th. Emmanuel Class A in this universe. Still going strong and not subject to gambling bans. He really has jumped around. Finished with the Guardians. 2029 goes to the Cubs. 2030 goes to the Angels. Only pitches 13 innings that year, goes to the Nationals. Then the Yankees last year. Oh, imagine Emmanuel Clase, the Bronx. Then the Red Sox this year. We call that the Aroldis Chapman. How you Lee. Hits it to third, throw in time. Charlie Condon, my last out. Hits it to third, and the ball is dropped by Cespedes. Alan Ford with a chance to walk it off. Wild pitch advances Condon. That's not nothing. 3-1 count. Alan Ford swings deep center field and gone. Alan Ford walks off the Red Sox 437 feet. Folks, it's not over till it's over. Down to our last out. Condon gets aboard. Alan Ford hits as a 2-home run game. That'll do. Very nice. At what point do I just sign Alan Ford to like an insane extension? At what point do I do this? He's still making the minimum. I think for one more, I think just for this year, he's making the minimum. No, year after that, and then it's ARB. At what point do I just offer him like a 7-year contract? The man has an OPS of 1,000 and a slugging of 609 for crying out loud. Like, that's just crazy. And he was our second round pick in 2027. And man, let me tell you, he's doing pretty well for himself. All right. Let us sim game 2. We win it 4-1. Very good. Alan Ford with a pair of hits, Condon and Ahar with home runs. How you Lee Luis De Leon 6 2/3, nearly won 7 innings in 3 straight starts. Castellan with the hold, Okuda with the save. Voting updates. Colby Turner is now top at third base. Alan Ford is still second at DH. Aguilera is still second in right. Okuda number 1. Tim Herron still going strong for the Brewers. All right. Let's play the finale against the Red Sox. Nobody's tired. Nobody's tired. I'm going to have Elkins hit for Munoz. And I think that'll be it. How's Lee done as of late? Not great, but I'll let him hit. Sandy Ozuna. Okay, buddy. You had a good start against the Twins. It's time to lock you. Red Sox already have a run. Aguilaris with a solo shot. I'll take that. We like those. Andahar is at third, only 1 out. I'll take that. Condon strikes out. I like that a little less. Alan Ford hits it deep to center off the wall. Andahar scores, and a nice double for our designated hitter. Very good, sir. See if Colby can bring him home. Does get it down and right. Allen is not the quickest runner in the world. He's going home, and he is safe. 3-1. Teron Elkins gets it down. Okay. Okay. And Dario grounds out to end the inning. But Hey, we're on pace to score 27 runs. I guess really 24. I doubt we would go back out in the ninth inning if we scored 24 runs. But you never know. Could be the greatest offensive game in the history of baseball. How Lee gets it down. Max Clark scores with ease. 4-1. We're doing a lot of damage with 2 outs, which I like. Clean third. Colby and Duran are aboard. Elkins is having a good game. Dario, deep to left. He's done it again, folks. That's home run number 5 for Dario. His slugging is up to a 364. He's 1 homer away from matching his total from last season. That'd be nice if he could get me some pop. As Max Clark gets aboard, we're still not done. Do I want him to steal on Kyle Teal? It will never not be funny that the Red Sox traded for Kyle Teal back. Like, that, come on. That's just objectively hilarious. All right. Aguilaris walks. And Andahar grounds into the most depressing of double plays. All right, Ginger, you have a Ozuna, you have a 6-run cushion. Give me the inning. Good man. Think I'll get AJ Russell Warman, but let's see if Sandy can get me a couple outs. It's Kyle Teal swinging. Arias lines out. Roman Anthony. Nah, he gets aboard. All right. That will be it for Sandy. We'll bring in AJ Russell to face the password. And he gets him to fly out. All right. I requested 24 runs, lads. All right. Solo shot from Colby Turner. Max Clark is aboard. I mean, if they just want to keep walking Aguilaris, I'm not going to say no. He walks on 4 pitches. And Andahar pops up. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I don't want Aguilaris to keep walking. Oh, boy. You got this, AJ. Good man. All right, he is on 21 pitches. Let's get Joey Broughton warming up. Don't walk Kyle Teal. My God, he did. You know what, Dario? I appreciate that you stood up and just stared at him. Jeez. So AJ walks them both. This could get ugly. Here's Joey coming in to face Roman Anthony, and he walked him too. Bases are loaded, no outs. The password. It's at the center. Clark is there, but that's going to score 1. Cespedes. It's at the third. Second for 1 to first for 2. Oh, boy. Thank you, Joey Broughton. Bases loaded, no outs. They only get 1 run. I will take that in a heartbeat as Elkins grounds out there. Joey did need to throw quite a few pitches as Dario hits a double. Max Clark advances. All right, let's see if Aguilaris is going to get walked again. Answer, no. He's swinging at the first pitch, and he hits it into right field, and down it goes. Dario scores 9-2. I'm going to pinch hit here. Carter Johnson is going to get the ball at 4.5, and he hit him. Feels rude. How you league grounds out anyway? All right, so Carter is going to take over at short. Then ideally Joey can get me the 8th. Cool. And then let's do Mike Stewart for the 9th. We'll pinch hit here. CJ Sampson can get the bat for Charlie. There we go. Alan Ford hits it deep to center off the wall. That definitely looked gone. I object. All right, Colby. He gets it down. We're not done scoring, folks. I'm telling you. And Elkins hits it up the middle. More runs for us. Dario, 2 hits already. Hits it deep to right field. God. It may have taken 3 years, but I think Dario Laverde has arrived as our catcher. Everyone celebrate. Break out the champagne. We're up 13-2. Max Clark grounds out. Aguilera's I don't even need to watch the at bat. All right. CJ Sampson will take first base. Mike Stewart will come in to get the 9th. Clean from him. We beat the Red Sox 13-2. 6 RBIs for Dario. Magnificent work. Pretty good day for Ozuna. Pitch count got pretty high, though. AJ Russell walked 4 batters. That's not good. Hashtag analysis. Did Shane Bieber get hurt, or did they just pull him immediately? Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah, bullpen day did not go well for the Red Sox there. And Colby Turner gets named NL Player of the Week. Very good. I like it a lot. He's also a guy that, I mean, it's good that we have a lot of money available for extensions. Like we have 32 million right now. And, there is an argument that I should just get Colby Turner locked in. Oh my. Should I do this? I mean, that's not a bad contract. 7 years, I'm a little hesitant because Colby isn't that great defensively. Like he already has 4 errors in 55 games. But he hits the ball pretty well. He's going to strike out a ton. 7 years might be a bit much. Let's see if we can get it down to 6. I will give him a player option after the last season. Here's what I'll do. I'll pay him 475. Then I'll pay him 8. Then I'll pay him 12. 15. I'll up the buyout to make up that difference. Because, I mean, listen, if he averages high 20s, low 30s home run per year, then we're good. Because we have a lot of team options coming up. We got a lot of money that we can take off the table ourselves. Aaron Ashby's contract is coming off the books. And I think the next question is I think extending Allen Ford, that'll be next year. But good to get that done. Okay. All in all, swept the Red Sox. That'll do. All right. So right now we are just under 50 games into the season. I think let's take stock of the team for a second here. So right now, in terms of OPS, I like where everyone's at as our starters, with exception of Munoz. I think Dario, we'll see. I think if the power is there, I can live with a lower on base. So that I'm okay with. Santiago Munoz, though, is the issue. And, let's be frank, he's 22 years old. So, he is still pretty young in the majors right now, but he's already worth negative .6 WAR. His defensive ability in left is grim. But there's no point sending him down to AAA. He would, come on. The dude would destroy. But I think he should still be our starter. I think there's value in getting him the at-bats. Do I want to flip him and Max Clark in the order? I don't really think I do. Max is doing pretty well batting batting ninth. 30 at bats batting seventh hasn't been great. I could move Dario up. But Dario's not really hitting for contact anyway, and so I don't think that would help. In terms of my backups, I think Carter Johnson definitely needs to be up here. I think defensively, he's no slouch. He's not great at short, which is unfortunate. His range is okay. It's his zone rating. It sucks. And then CJ Sampson, I need someone that can be a backup first baseman and third baseman. CJ gives me that. It does kind of make an awkward situation for my AAA infielders, like Boston Barrow, for all intents and purposes, could, be up with our team right now instead of CJ. And then Jerron Elkins. So in the majors right now, I played him mainly at left. He's done pretty well. And then center, his range is okay and his arm's pretty good. I mean, the question then really just becomes why is Jose Aguilar in AAA? I'm not going to question it. Do we trade Elkins and then give Kareem Ayubi, starting rep? How does he compare to Elkins? And yeah, Elkins also hasn't hit his potential yet in theory. He's better defensively, though. I think, let me officially say he was a DH. I think, as a backup, as a fourth outfielder, he can play in the outfield pretty well, but the issue is his bat is just not there. I don't know how much longer I can throw him out there in certain games if he's becoming an automatic out. Pitching, Silseth is officially back off the IL today. I think Jake Yeager is clearly safe. He's had two dynamite outings. Dumas, like really, it's the question of do I think there's value in throwing Chase Silseth back out there because there's no spot in the bullpen for somebody. Like Kevin Teska's ERA is a bit high, but that's because he got popped for like 9 runs one outing. Gage Wood, we're not moving off of. Like we're going down with the ship with him because he's not making a lot of money. At the moment, he's not upset over the fact that he's not closing games. So there's no extra spot in the bullpen unless somebody gets injured. Knock on wood. So I think Jake Yeager is definitely safe, and then we'll have to see about Dumas. What I could do is flip these two for a second, have Dumas face the Marlins, and then that might determine how he does. Let me look at Silseth. Let me compare the two. So him and Dumas, currently they're pretty much the same. Silseth gets me a bit more control. Dumas is a lot better against lefties. Pitching wise, fastball they're the same. Silseth has a good slider, good sinker, but Dumas has a great cutter. I mean, Dumas is unfortunately also a two-pitch guy, which isn't great. But like, do I really think there's value in throwing Silseth out there again? I'm gonna flip them both for this game. I'm gonna let Dumas face Miami in game one. We'll see how he plays. All right. Last time out against the Marlins, he gave me 5 innings, 3 runs, only struck out 2 guys. So we'll see what he does today. Already down 1-0. Not great. Howie Lee's on second. Dang. They threw 2 balls and then 2 strikes. How dare they? That's an error. It's that lovely animation where the third baseman dives quick, throws it quick, and it's off. And Alan Ford grounds into the fielder's choice. So it matters not. Clean second. Colby Turner with a solo shot. Munoz is on second. Max Clark gets it down. Run, Munoz. He stays at third. Probably the correct decision. I'm going to have Max steal second, or at least try. All right, he doesn't want to try. Listen, if you want to walk Aguilaris, I'm not going to stop you. Instead, Aguilaris hits it deep to left and gone. The star right fielder continues to have a good time. 8 home runs for him now on the year, hitting leadoff, dare I say. Doing really well for himself, 24 years young, by the by. Howie Lee is aboard off of an error. Condon grounds out. Let's see if Colby can have. Oh, no, that was 2 outs. Whoops. Never mind, ignore me. Oh, boy. Come on, Dumas. Get Matos. Nope. Matos gets it through. That's going to score 1. The throw to third is off. No chance to get Morlando at third. Ike Irish, great name. Strikes out. All right. Solo shot from Munoz, and now Dario and Max Clark are aboard. Aguilaris hits it to second. They get him. We get 1 run. All right, Dumas, give me a clean fourth. Man. Alec Bregman gets it down. Yeah, I think he walks the bases loaded. I think we're gonna send Dumas down to AAA. Silseth will take his spot. It'll be a short leash for Silseth. I mean, I have no problem either trading him or lighting his contract on fire and just releasing him. Because at this point, like, what a throw home to get the runner. Down goes Bregman. All right, we'll bring in Kevin to face Eric Becker. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Fair. I think I have no issue getting rid of Silseth if he continues to struggle as he walks Morlando. Come on, Kevin. And Matos pops up. Man alive. Because, I mean, right now we're one of, if not the best team in baseball. And we're trying to win like the hardest division. So the margin for error isn't great. Charlie Condon has a triple to his name. Ford strikes out. Colby Turner gets it down, so we get another run. And Munoz grounds out. All right, we get 2 runs back, which is good. Come on, Kevin. Jeez, man. And Vargas gets it through. You're killing me, Kevin. I'm going to get Fidel warming, even though it's only the 5th. There we go. Munoz is there. Pots it softly to short. That's going to no throw. All right. Caba's the last batter Kevin is facing. And he hits it to the damn wall. It's like Kevin is good 75% of the time, but 1 out of every 4 outings, he just gets popped. Like his ERA is up to a 5 right now. All right, at least the other run didn't score, but we're tied now. So they scored 3 in the inning. Dario's at third. Andahar flies out. He is 0 for 4 today. I hear that's bad. Come on, Fidel. Good man. All right, we're doing Mike Stewart for the 7th. Condon and Allen, Porter aboard. Come on, Colby. Hits it deep to left and God. 3-run shot from Colby. 392 feet. 2 home runs today. 4 home runs in the past 4 games. That'll do. All right, Dario. All right, Mike Stewart for the 7th. Clean from him. And we're going Gagewood for the 8th. Kuda for the 9th. Andahar is on 3rd. And 3rd, he will remain, is how your league grounds out. I mean, Mike is only on 8 pitches. Oh, I knew it. He gave up 2 runs. I knew it. 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 Gage Wood gets the out. Very good. Man, I knew I shouldn't have left him out there. And Okuda gets the outs. We're okay. All right. Well, yeah, I shouldn't have left Mike Stewart out there. I knew it. He's a one inning guy. He's always a one inning guy. Left him out there for too long. Gage Wood coming in to get the one out hold is hilarious. Kevin Teskey got eviscerated. Dumas struggled. But hey, Colby Turner hit home runs, so it's fine. Okay. Um, yeah, I think Dumas, we're going to send him down to AAA. And he just, I don't think he's ready, but he was really good with the Cardinals last year. And that's why I thought that we could make it work, but it just hasn't worked out. Chase Silseth is going to return for essentially 1 week because if Jake Yeager keeps pitching like he's been doing, then I'm not going to send him down when Hunter Brown comes back. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, let's sim game 2 with Jake Yeager on the mound. We win it 8-5. Yeager goes 6 innings, but does give up 5 runs. Unfortunate for him. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they brought him out in the 7th, the idiots. Whatever. Okuda gets the save. How you leave with his 10th home run. Colby Turner, 3 hits. Look at our boy go. He's unstoppable. All right. Play this game. Colby Turner and Max Clark are both tired. Oh, yeah. Aguilaris is my backup center fielder, really, not Elkins. But Elkins has a positive arm there, so I think I'll keep that as is. CJ Sampson can bat 7th or 3rd. How you leaves at 94. This is just going to be the day of the backups. Munoz, you're batting 3rd. I believe in you. This is the day of the backups with Chase Silseth on the mound making his first start since the 22nd of May. Look at our boy go. Clean first. Christian already aboard. Munoz walk. Condon strikes out. Not great. Allen Ford grounds out into the fielder's choice. Clean second from Chase. Oh boy. Acosta fouls out. Very good. It may be playable. It was, in fact, playable. Here's Elkins. Full count. Grounds out. Unfortunate. Oh, Rodriguez and Becker both get aboard. Morlando gets it down and left. I think at this point it may be as simple as Chase Silta just doesn't have the stamina to get me like even 4 innings comfortably as Matos gets it down. And I mean, I don't have room for another long reliever. So what do I do? I'm going to let him stay in because he can get guys out, but good Lord, John Cruz hits a laser to right. Chase was injured? You're kidding. Well, hey, Dumas, come back. Oh, man. All right, AJ. And both runners scored. Nice. I'm having words with you, AJ, later. Oh, my God. Get the inning. Yeah, at this point, like, I need innings. Munoz gets it down. Okay. Okay. 6-2. A 3-run shot from Charlie Condon would feed families. Instead, soft grounder to second. And they get them both. Man alive. All right, that'll be it for AJ. Here's Castellum for the sixth. Oh, Lord. All right, he gets it kind of clean. We're okay. I don't really have a lot of healthy bullpen arms right now, so good luck, Luis. I believe in you. Get Becker, but he walks Morlando. All right. Well, I guess we're going to get Fidel warming up. Come on, double play. Nope. Matos gets it down. I'm letting him face their DH that can't hit. And he gets it. Good Lord. Oh, boy. Fidel, I'm going to be honest, dude. I believe in you. He got one out, and they scored all their runs. Unbelievable. Well, this ball game's over, in case it wasn't clear already. Like, literally, if our entire bullpen doesn't implode there, we win the game. We lost 11-8. CJ Sampson had a triple, Condon had a home run. Aguilaris had 4 hits. But like Gastelum blew up. AJ Russell blew up. Fidel blew up. I'm a little worried about Fidel so far this year. I mean, the whip isn't terrible, but I mean, again, like every 3 out of 4 starts, he just gets shelled. Not great. And we still don't know the injury to Silseth. So we'll see. All right, let's play the finale against the Marlins. We got Michael Ginger on the mound. Aguilaris is at 96. Andujar's the one I want out of there. Carter Johnson will get the bat. And I will give. Actually, no, I'll let Allen hit out of it. All right, Ginger, I need a long outing, dude. My bullpen is walking wounded. There we go. How you, Lee? Condon, Allen, Ford are aboard. Look at us. There goes that. I need like 6 innings from Ginger, and he needed 20 pitches to get out of 1 inning. You got this. There we go. Colby Turner again. Ginger, I don't have guys, dude. And he's walking Starling. Big strikeout of Rodriguez there. Huge. Massive. Can you get Eric Becker? Please. Hit to first. They got him. Okay. 5 innings from Gindra. I'll take what I can get. Carter Johnson and Christian Aguilaris are aboard. How you Lee hits it to left. That's caught. Killing me. Condon does get it through, though. Wow. I did not think Aguilaris would make it home there, but he did. All right. 3-1. Alan Ford hits it deep to right field and gone. This ball game is wide open. 396 feet, his 14th home run on the year. That'll do. That's the run support I've been looking for. Well, solo shot from Colby Turner. That is his second today. He has 5 in his last 4. The slugging is up to a 593. I'm just saying. Munoz is also aboard. We're having a good time here in the 5th. There goes that. All right. Ginger's day is done. We now go to Mike Stewart for the sixth. Clean solo shot from Carter Johnson. Excuse me. No, Charlie, why? All right, I'm gonna need to. I'm asking Mike Stewart to do the thing he's barely done all year. Give me 2 innings, and he does. I love this guy. All right, we'll pinch hit here. Let's give C.J. Sampson the bat, and he hit him. Rude. Colby, bring him home. Bang. He tried, but it dies in center field. All right, we'll pinch hit here for Munoz. Whoa. And the frames have dropped once again. This is why we can't have nice things. It also just killed my mouse there on 2 separate occasions. That's very odd. All right, Jerron, let's go. Laser into left. That is caught. And Dario flies out to left. 10th inning. Okay. Jerron takes left. Joey Broughton will come in for the 8th. Joey. I don't have time for this. There we go. To second for 1. To first for 2. That's a clutch double play. We needed that. Holy Moses. Elias Acosta hits it to short. The throw in time. Very good. Macker Clark is aboard. We bring him home. All right. Ideally, Joey can just get me 3 outs. We do not live in an ideal world, though, as Luis Matos gets aboard. Ike Irish strikes out. Zach DeZenzo gets down. Marlins get 1 back. I am not too worried, but the pitch count is getting high. Bregman strikes out. That is massive. Max Acosta rifles it to third. The throw in time, ball game. We take the finale 9-1. Very good. Howie Uli with a homer. Colby Turner has 2. Alan Ford and Carter Johnson add more. Very nice. Joey Broughton allowing 4 hits is rough, but we get the win all the same. Still no word on Chase Silseth's injury, but since I haven't heard for a couple days, I assume it's going to be bad. Oh boy. We'll see. But that is where I will end things. We currently sit 41-22, 5.5 games ahead of the division. Do we possess the best record in baseball? Yes, we do. We're the only team with 40 or more wins. We're 8-2 in our last 10. Looking very good here in Colorado. Thank you all for watching. Apologies for the lack of stream last Friday, but we should be back to our regular scheduled programming here. I think off stream, I will play the 2 series against the Pirates and the Diamondbacks, and then we'll kick up next time against the Padres. So I thank you all for watching. Overall, really good end of May, where we took 2 or 3 from the Dodgers, swept the Marlins, 2 or 3 from the Twins, and in June swept the Red Sox, 3 out of 4 from the Marlins. Folks, are we unbeatable? Let's find out next time. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you then.